All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another London Session live stream, and hope everyone is well. All right, guys. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Good evening, everyone. And let's get started as we always do, right off the bat. We have a couple setups we're looking at, which is, of course, the only two pairs that I trade on the stream here, and they are GD and USD CAD here. Now we have a couple range setups here that could potentially work out here, right? For the time being here, we do have a 4-hour close, a new 4-hour candle coming up. So keeping an eye on that. 5 minutes away from a new 15-minute candle. And you can see, I mean, this range has been just perfectly respected here by USD CAD, except a few wicks above and below the level, but nonetheless completely fine. And I'm looking for a push above here. As for GJ, I'm looking for a push below this level here. So there is a small level range right here. There's a larger level range, which I like, right here. What I would need from GJ, or what I would like, is a push below here. There's a non-wick candle. There's a 15-minute EMA as well. Where is it? Right there. It's about 8-9 pips below this level here. Right? Price was down here. I thought it may make that push, but it did not make that push. So now what I'm going to look at is, can it come back down again? And this time I can get that move. So let's see what happens there. Alrighty, it is pushing here. So USD CAD, I can definitely look at the sells here, but there's a 50-minute candle, and then there's a 4-hour, new 4-hour candle coming up. So let's see. Does GJ make that move down again? I do believe it's going to make that move down, and then it could eventually tap the 15-minute EMA, which we could come up down to here. Right, that would be really nice because we can get that tap and a reversal right there. And for USD CAD, it is pushing up here, and you can see it's a previous level of resistance as well. It's a nice level right there. But I'm not willing to sell this off. If it does push up here, I'm looking for maybe an equal movement right here, or at least to some degree 3-4 pips above this level here before I can sell it off here. So let's see. And some of the fundamental events today. We had some annual meetings here, but nonetheless, nothing crazy. Some Euro low impact news. It is a bank holiday. We do understand it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day today, right? So markets will close earlier today. If you guys are trading prop firms, you guys will probably get an email or already got an email for today. So markets will close early. So if you're trading gold, it will close early. So be careful. And yeah, some CAD news, medium impact, but nothing much again today. And then from tomorrow onwards, we're going to get news kicking in every single day, right? High impact. Yep. And a lot of GP news this week. So we'll see how that, fares. Now USD CAD has reached this level here. But the thing is now GD also is pushing up as well. So we will see. And we got 2 minutes left, so I'm going to wait out for another 2 minutes to see what happens with the 50-minute candle here. I could set trade ideas here. Let me just see here. Oh, we got a push from USD CAD here. And so we could get GJ to push up here. So maybe, yep, I'm going to set this trade idea here, guys, just in case. Again, it can pull through here, but I'm just going to set there because, I'm going to set this because what could happen here is GJ could continue up here and respect this level range here and then reverse from here. Meanwhile, USD CAD can make that push right back down here. So it has respect to this level here, and it may continue to do so. We have a new 50-minute candle coming up here. So I am looking at 134, 120. I'm looking at for it to push up further. Again, I also understand why it would continue up here as well. We have a daily and weekly EMA above this level. So on the larger time frame, I understand why it would go up here. But again, if we can capture this move here, if it does respect it, that'll be perfect as well. And GJ could continue all the way up here. Any potential reversal from there. If USD CAD just makes a full move now, this move would of course be missed, but I would not take this setup nonetheless unless it at least equal this wick here, or at least, you know, came close to it. So if it doesn't pull back right back up top and it makes a full move down, then this move will be missed. $120. Okay, so let's see if it pulls back. Then I can consider the setup here. And GJ, no bottom wick here. No bottom wick here, so look at this. Not a bad range here. So again, I mentioned that I could take a look at this level here as well for GJ. In fact, I may like GJ better than USD CAD there. And I'm going to remove this level here just because we have a better level right here for the time being. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this. Again, GJ could push all the way up here, as I mentioned, and then the sell-off here. But if I can capture this move instead, this would not be a bad setup here. So what I would configure from this by me placing sell size GJ instead is that I feel USD CAD is going to continue moving up here, and GJ may sell off from here unless it makes a strong push all the way up here, which again would be a better sell off than the one currently. So let's see. Oh, well, there's USD CAD there. So we are definitely getting something here. Something of a setup very soon here, right? For GJ, again, I'm only putting this just in case if it makes a strong push above. But if it doesn't, I also understand that it can come right back down here and the 50-minute EMA gets closer and closer, then I can look for the buys. But if I can steal this move right here, which again, possibly can, if it does make another push above, then I am willing to do that. But let's see, again, the fact that USD CAD is moving up here and could potentially get ready for the sell-off here, I'm going to be more inclined to take yeah, so if USD CAD is getting ready for the sell-off here, then GJ most likely is going to come down here and get ready for the buys for the longs here, right? But again, because we're approaching a 4-hour new 4-hour candle, USD CAD could continue moving up here, on, you know, as you see from the left here. That was last week. And so then I would want to miss the GJ sells instead, because GJ is still in this range right here, right? But with the new 4-hour candle opening, it could make that move above and then sell off here, right? So I got to be careful with the sells as well. That's why I'm not rushing to enter this trade idea here, because if I see a huge move above here, I'm not taking that. And again, USD CAD, not certain yet. Although I can go ahead and put the trade ID. Yeah, I can probably put the TP and SL levels here. Okay, so that's that. GJ. 185, 420. Again, I'm not quite sure yet because again, I'm looking for the full push above this level here because this could break here. Could break and come to the upside here. And then potentially will be ready for that level. And USD CAD, it's a new 5-minute candle. There's 10 minutes left. So let's see what happens. It is making that push. Okay. Nice push. I like that. I like the fact that it can make that move up here because this sell would be really nice. It'd be really a nice sell off right there. But it is struggling here, so I'm gonna go ahead and place a sell stop here. Not place it, but just a trade ID here, just in case. Just in case. So right to the EMA here. Let's make it 25 pips. And 25 pips. For 20. And I already understand that, again, GD had no bottom wick here, so it could push all the way down here, but I'm not risking that, especially with a new 4-hour candle coming up here. So that's why I'm hesitating to even put the trade idea here, because we could see GJ break all the way above here, break out of this smaller range, and come up over here, and then the new 4-hour candle could push above, and then get ready for the sell-off here. So that's why, again, I'm reluctant to even put the trade idea here because, again, I could see that GJ could break above, or GJ could come right back down here, tap the 50-minute EMA, and then the buy could be ready here, right? As USD CAD could be ready for the sell-off. So there's a few things here that I'm considering here. That's why, again, I'm delaying even the trade idea to be written on the screen here, just because I could see a multitude of moves happening within the next few minutes. So the next few minutes literally could have GJ all the way down here, which is a strong possibility, and into the new 4-hour candle, and then we can get this push right back up top. Or at the same time, we can get GJ pushing all the way above here and closing above here with a 4-hour candle pushing above, new 4-hour candle, and then coming back down. And the last thing that could occur, of course, is GJ respecting this range, which it appears to be doing right now, and come right down instead and not give us that little breach. So I can set this. And again, I'll be more hesitant to take a setup where GJ just closes, taps here and comes right back down, because again, it's too risky. There's levels above and below where GJ can reach in minutes, and I'm not willing to lose out on such a setup, especially early on a Monday morning here. So yeah, you can see it's stuck right in between this range here, which is also pretty much halfway between the larger range. So it's a question mark right now. And USD CAD again seems to be closing out at the top end of this range here. The new 4-hour candle coming up here. Again, it could make a significant push above. And that's why, again, reluctant to enter the setup as well. And now there's about 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes left for the new 4-hour candle. Now, do I wait or do I go ahead with it? So that's something I'll have to consider here. Well, there's a new 5-minute candle coming up, so I'll definitely wait for that. Again, this last 5 minutes here, so we could see a significant push from either pair here. So I don't want to be trapped in a setup against my intended move here. So let's see what happens here. USD CAD will push to the 134.20 region. That's 1340.20, right? So down right here. Is that what you mean, Daniel? All the way? Is that 134020? Okay. Okay, got it. Yep. Possibility here, but again, 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes left here. And it's a major candle opening, right? So major time frame candle opening here. So I'm not going to be entering anything right now. Again, we could see a significant push here, and I don't want to be in a drawdown right off the bat with an entry here. So might as well just wait it out. I think it's the safest bet. Let's see, again, if it does make a significant push in the next few minutes here, and it's for my move, especially on one of these levels here, down here or up here, then I may consider it, right? But for the time being, no. All right, so USD CAD is making that push above here. But again, we do understand where the 4-hour candle can lead us, or new 4-hour candle, as it did late last week. And here comes GJ as well, pushing up here. Okay, so yep, not ready for a move here, and we're about just under 3 minutes left. Just under 3 minutes away from a new 4-hour candle here. So let's see. All right, Judah's pushing up here. So is USD CAD pushing up. Okay. Okay, Judah's up there. Okay. USD CAD is about 3 pips above here. What I could see from GJ here. Yeah, I'm leaning on now taking the USD CAD sells instead, as GJ can make its move down here towards a 15-minute EMA. Yeah. And yeah, it did touch that level, which I was mentioning, that it can either equal this level or slightly above or slightly below. It is at that level, and it is about 3.5 pips. That's perfect. Again, I'm leaning on this because it has reached that level that I wanted it USD CAD to. And again, what GJ can do is push all the way down to up to 50-minute EMA and then reverse. By that time, USD CAD can be all the way down here already. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take the USD CAD sells here. at 134, 120. Yeah, I like the USD CAD move better here. GJ could push down, come all the way down here. By the time USD CAD will be already tapping maybe the 5-minute EMA here. So it's a new 4-hour candle coming up right now, but I am already in the setup here. Again, of course, not tapped in yet. All right, here's the new 4-hour candle. Okay. Again, we get a continuation up. It doesn't matter. It won't be tapped in. But if it does push down strongly, we'll be tapped in and it can come all the way down here. GJ may see GJ coming all the way down here first. $134, $120. Alrighty. So again, no move for GJ yet. USD CAD. First setup of the week has been entered. Again, we could see USD CAD continue to push up here, which again I don't mind. But if it does make that reversal here, I'll be in this move here. Now it's about 3.5 pips above. 3.5 pips above. And GJ, let's see what type of push it makes here. If it does make that significant push, I'm looking at somewhere over here. Okay. So yeah, this is what also could occur. GJ could continue moving up here. And maybe make a high right here before reversing. And by that time, USD CAD could make a push down all the way down here and then get ready for the reversal as well. So let's see. Okay, here's GJ again. Am I considering this setup here? Not as much, but if it does, okay, let's see. I'll just keep it like that just in case. Okay, USD CAD is really moving here. Okay. And so is GJ right here. Okay. So they're both pushing here. Wow, look at USD CAD go here. Okay. All right, now GJ's making that move as well. So I may look for the trade idea right here. GJ. Wow, USD CAD is pushing. All right, guys. What I'm gonna do now here is I'm leaning on GJ sales now instead. And USD CAD could continue moving up here, looking at the left here. So I'm going to remove the sell stops for USD CAD. So no longer a possibility for me at the moment right now, at the time being. So for the time being, I'm going to leave out USD CAD as it could continue pushing up here. GJ could see a reversal here. And so because it has reached this level already, we could see GJ reversing above here. But yeah, I removed the sell stops for USD CAD. And now GJ is kind of stuck in between the smaller range here and the larger range here. So I was leaning on taking the smaller range level here, but again, it's too close of a call here. You can see it's not many pips above. One slight push here, and it could reach this level here. So this is why, again, I'm still hesitating on the trade idea here, because if it does retrace back here, I'm going to see how the 5-minute closes here. All right, so it closed above here. No top wick here. So I'm going to probably wait out for the price to reach 185, 540. Oh yeah, USD is definitely pushing up here. Look at it go. Yep, you can reach those levels right there. GJ on the other hand, I'm leaning again on the sell-off here, but not quite yet. Here's USD CAD making that move now. Right back down. Again, you can see the 4-hour closed above this range level here. Again, it pushed up as well. On the left, you can see it could continue moving up here. And again, I'm just not leaning to a sell for USD CAD yet. GJ on the other hand, I'm definitely leaning on this setup right here. But going to keep a very minimal risk here just because it's a Monday. And not willing to enter anything too early here. Should be TP. And SL. Yep, and again, this is the reason why I had the initial sells right here at this level, right, to respect this range level here, is because we could see this move up here, and then boom, the full move down here. But because there's a new 4-hour candle, it pushed above here. I didn't even look at that trade idea as a viable option. Remove that, and now considering the larger range here, which could again work out. Nonetheless, again, if it doesn't, it pushes right back down, no problem. I do understand the 50-minute EMA is getting closer to this bottom end of the range level here, and we could see GJ tapping that reversing from here and continuing back up here. So again, can keep it very very safe here for Monday morning, especially because again we could see some outlandish movements from both pairs here. You can see now USD CAD continues to push here. Again, leaning on GJ reaching above here. It seems like this Does it break out of this smaller range? Could reach the top here. If it does not, pushes right back down. I'll wait out until the 50-minute EMA tab for me to consider a long opportunity. Okay, used to CAD go. Yep. All right, new 5-minute candle. Look at that push. Alrighty. Again, we could see GJ pushing right back up top, which is what I'm leaning on. If it makes a full push down, no problem. USD CAD. Again, too close of a call on the left here. You can see it can continue pushing up here. So I'm not taking a chance on USD CAD right now. Again, does GJ respect this level here? This range level here? Or does it break out and reach the top end over here? Which is, again, for me personally, a more favorable move. And leaning on that move. Otherwise, we can look at buy stops above this level right here. And we have a 15-minute candle coming up in less than 3 minutes. So let's see how that goes. and again, the reason why I removed the initial trade idea that was the sells right here at this level right here. The reason is because, again, the 4-hour candle is approaching, and if I got that move prior to the 4-hour candle opening, the new 4-hour candle opening, at that point I would have considered it, and that's why, again, I wrote it. But then when we had to wait until the new 4-hour candle, a small push like right here, 6, 7, 10 pips above, is nothing after a 4-hour candle opening, right? So for me, that was the invalidation right there. And now, again, if it does push down, no problem. But I removed or reduced my risk liability here. Alrighty, 2 minutes left for a new 15-minute candle. We're gonna see how what occurs here. If it does push up further, again, I like the selling opportunity for GJ above here, above this level here, 185, 540. Alrighty, so with the new 50-minute candle, it did push right back down, right? And the 50-minute EMA gets closer and closer to the bottom end of the range here. So let's see. Now, one more attempt here. So there's a 5-minute EMA right here. Does it bounce off that and come right back up top? Or does it push past that? Right? And I think that's going to be the indication now whether I remove the sell stops here or I still keep them there, just because, again, it could push off here, come back up top, and reach the top end of this larger range. And we may have this setup going for us. On the other hand, again, USD CAD struggling to come back down. It made a huge push after the 4-hour candle opening. Now you could see it has reached these levels here. It could continue to reach higher levels. We do understand the daily and weekly EMAs are above the price, so it could go and tap that. But the only setup that I do or I would like to enter is either GJ sells or buys, depending again on where price reaches here. It's again stuck right back in the middle of the smaller range. It was, the top of the smaller range earlier, but that push above here with the new 4-hour candle didn't feel right about this, so I minimized my risk here. And you can see the fact that the 5-minute EMA is right there, could bounce right back up top, so may have not realized the full potential or the full gains because of this potential reversal from the 5-minute EMA and a continuation right back up top. So keeping it very safe here on a Monday morning and attempting again for a potential GJ opportunity here, whether it's a sell or buy opportunity, but I'm going to wait it out here. All right, it's making that attempt here. And it is a new 5-minute candle here, but has not closed below it, right? Still, it had opened above it. And now let's see, does it close below it? I'm looking for one 5-minute candle to close below the EMA. So I can consider removing this trade idea and putting a long opportunity here, right? Position for potentially GJ to reach the 50-minute EMA and then reverse, which I think is a great opportunity. But nonetheless, let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. And USD CAD is still up here. Minimal amount of pips that it seems to be ranging in. And GJ right now appears to be struggling to close below the 5-minute EMA. We still have 3 minutes to go. All right, so 2 minutes, 3 minutes left. Almost 2 minutes left. Yeah, there you go. 2 minutes left now. And looking for USD CAD to either close below or above, depending. Again, it depends. If it closes below, I'm removing this trade idea right here and looking for longs right here because, again, the 50-minute EMA is right there. It's a good possibility. There's a non-wick candle on the left as well. It's also respecting the larger range here as well. The issue is now where the 5-minute closes, and then of course the next 5-minute candle is going to close up the 30-minute and 15-minute candle. So even if the 5-minute closes slightly below the EMA, we could see a huge push right back up top here. Alrighty. All right, just under a minute left now. And let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Again, you can see that it still doesn't appear to be closing below the EMA. So the 5-minute EMA is definitely holding up the price right now. All right, there it goes to close above the EMA. Okay. So a slight close above the EMA, and let's see now what the next 5-minute candle holds here, because now we're going to be closing the 30-minute candle with this 5-minute candle and the 15-minute candle. So we're going to have ourselves a new 15 and 30-minute candle. And let's see. And as I mentioned, again, it can close above or slightly below the EMA, but still make the move against, rejecting the EMA here. So price continues to push below the EMA here. Again, one more strong push here, and we could get that move here. And you can see now that the original entry here could have been a valid move here, but again, a little risky because of all these factors that are found within the range level here, the smaller range. Alrighty, so again, still holding up with the EMA right there. But again, we could get a move now closer to or right after the 30-minute opening here. So in less than or in 4 minutes here, we could get a push to either direction, and then we can possibly get a move from GJ here. Again, I'm leaning on a GJ move here, whether it's a buy or sell opportunity here. But I think we can get something here, and it'll be a nice setup for us to capture on a Monday, especially since it's our first setup here, and we're adding safety here to not enter too early, and to keep our risk low as possible. Alrighty. Still waiting here. Again, still undecided here. The price, as far as pushing right down or pushing right up. And again, we're less than 2 minutes away now from a new 30-minute and 15-minute candle. Alrighty, so new 30-minute candle. Closed slightly below the 5-minute EMA, but didn't give us much here. We could get a full push right back up top. But GJ is definitely looking weak here. So that's a good sign that it could push down here and we could get that opportunity here. But nonetheless, let's see. And you see CAD here is pushing down now. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens with these two CAD here. Again, leaning bearish on GJ, but if you couldn't make a full push above, no problem. And the 15-minute EMA is definitely closer now to the bottom end of the range for sure. It's about matching with the non-wick candle. It's about 6-7 pips. So just gonna hold off on this, but I do believe we're approaching a setup here for GJ very soon. Yes, good morning. And now we had this push from GJ, right? But again, still now on the flip side is respecting the EMA towards the downside. But again, could make that push. You can see the 15 and 30-minute candles could come right back up top. Now USD CAD is making that push down here. Again, I would lean on taking the buys here. The 5-minute EMA looks good as well for a potential reversal. You can see on the 30-minute it can come right back down. And of course, now this could simply just be a wick right back down. So I got to be careful with the buying opportunity here. But for now, there is a level being created by USD CAD. But again, GJ is struggling within this smaller range level here. So I needed to break out to one side, either down here or above here, for me to consider a opportunity for a sell or a buy. And for USD CAD, oh, look at that push right there. But again, not ready yet. Not ready yet. I'm not leaning on taking any setups yet, especially with GJ. It needs to break out one side. It needs to break out. The 50-minute EMA continues to get closer and closer to the bottom end of this range here. Alrighty, so USD CAD did kind of bounce off this level here, but I'm still looking at whether um, it doesn't come down further down, or it doesn't come further down here. The other thing is with GJ now is still pushing up here, You can see the EMA held up here. It did break below, but nonetheless pushed right back up top. It is a new 15-minute candle now, and it's still pushing up top. And so that's why I'm going to still keep the trade idea right here. Still a viable opportunity here if price breaks above this level here. And while USD CAD is pushing it with no bottom wick here, no, GJ could continue pushing up here. So you know what? I may look for the sells here instead, for a short sell here. $34, $240, $250. Of course, if it continues down here, this move is gone, but there is a chance here that it pushes right back up top. And here comes GJ. Okay. Let's need a little bit more volume to kick in here to kind of see. GJ definitely needs to break out of this area, so we could potentially look at the selling opportunity right here. And what we could see with USD CAD is if it doesn't respect this level right here, it can continue down here, tap the 5-minute EMA and respect this level and continue back up here like this. We could see that, or we could see again this right here. All right, so let's see which end of the range it reaches, and now GJ is making that push. Just gotta be patient here. All right, so we are getting a push now from both pairs. GG at the top here, and USD CAD still leveling off at the bottom end here. Could see it come right back up top. Let's see. GJ now is at the top end of this range again. There's a 30-minute candle. We got a new 1 hour candle coming up as well, right? So we can definitely see a push above, or even a close right here, and the next candle can push above. So we could see that. Again, if USD CAD can make that move up here, I will be considering the sell stops here. If we can make that move above here, I will be considering this move, because this push can lead us down here, and it'll line up with the 5-minute EMA and the top end of this previous range right here. So I think that'll be a nice move. Here GJ is making that push. All right, guys, we're getting that move here now. The 5-minute candle opened right at that range level here. We could get that break this time around. Can we get that break all the way through? Again, that would be significant. We got an hour close coming up in less than 4 minutes now, so we could get that push. We could get this push above this level right here, or close right here somewhere in this region right here, and then a push above, and then we could consider this here. So it's getting closer and closer to the top end of the range here, the price, and we could potentially be in this setup very soon. And at the same time, you know, I had felt that USD CAD can push up here, but the fact that it's pushing down here, it could be ready for the buys instead and even get to the 5-minute EMA. So I'm going to remove this and look for the buy opportunity instead for USD CAD. And I'm going to remove this. So we could see reach down here, and this range level could be a nice range right here. Yep. Now if it does make that move down here, so GJ, for me to consider GJ, needs to make the move up here. For me to consider USD CAD buys, it needs to make the move down here towards the 5-minute EMA. I think that'll be really nice, you know, for price to get there, and then I can definitely consider the long position here. Again, rejecting here, and USD CAD is rejecting this level here. So they're both rejecting the smaller range levels, or respecting the range levels, and again, potentially reverse. But now we have an hour close coming, right? So we have a new 1 hour candle coming up, which could make, you know, push price down here for USD CAD. For GD, it could push price above. So again, we're getting very close to two potential setups here, USD CAD and GJ. Again, not putting the full trade idea just because, again, it has not broken this level here. I will consider completing the full trade idea here if it does get here, 134, 120, or 125. I think it's better. And here, again, the new 1 hour candle here. So very close. Oh, Jude is pushing already. Okay. And I gotta mention it could close somewhere over here. We're a minute yeah, we have a minute left now before the new 1 hour candle. So it can certainly close here. And we could see a push above and then considerations for this setup here. And you know what? Let me also, just in case the hour candle pushes up here, I'm going to get this ready as well. Okay, perfect. Mixing up limits and stops got me confused for a second. Yes, but I'm telling you guys, the way I set up, you know, the buy stops, sell stops here, again, not buy stops or limits, buy limits or sell limits. The way we set it up, it's very convenient and it's a game changer, right? So see how you know, you could stick to a system like this, the way we incorporate buy stops, sell stops. You know, you may have maybe not seen in the way we do it here with the system, but you'll see it's a game changer. It's truly a game changer. And try it for yourself. You know, even try it on demo here. Stick around and see how we incorporate it, and you can see that the fact that it definitely makes it a huge difference. A huge difference. Right? A lot of viewers and members have mentioned to me that they've never seen you know, the way I set up the buy stops and sell stops, but they can understand why, you know, the win rate or profitability or consistency can be increased by using such a way, right? And yeah, let's see. So 12 both ways. And again, this is a new 1 hour candle here for both pairs, of course. GJ is still waiting for it to push up. I mean, nice push from USD CAD. You can see now there's 2 consecutive candles with no top wicks. Does it pull back here? It certainly can. I was leaning on taking, the push from the 5-minute EMA, but it may certainly push right back in this range level here, which again would be a missed move here. But the fact that it's a new 1-hour candle, I wasn't going to take this setup, that early on. So let's see. Can it make that move down here? This would be a really nice buying opportunity here. If it can make that move. And at the same time, I'm waiting for GJ to push up here. So it makes sense with the inverse correlation that GJ can make that move up here. Meanwhile, USD CAD can make the move down here before the reversals here. So I'm going to stick to that. Again, it could reverse right back in here, but I'm sticking to this. Again, you can see both pairs are seemingly respecting the smaller range levels once again, but because it's a new 1-hour candle, I won't guarantee that it can't guarantee that it is respecting it. Maybe it's just slightly consolidating here before making that full push against the range level. And again, I could see that push from USD CAD here. Could see that push. $130 should be $125. Let's see where this is. No, I'm actually gonna make it higher here. 135 potentially. Okay. Right there. And yeah, still see GJ pushing up here. $134.250. And SL $134.020. Okay. There you go. So we got this buying this buy stop entry or trade idea here, and we got the GJ sell stop. But they both appear to be respecting the smaller range here. Maybe not for long. Again, it is a new 1-hour candle here, so we could see the push right back down again. All right, here it is. $135, $150, $150. Alrighty. Alright, you can see again both pairs respecting the small range level. Okay. That's okay. You can see the 5-minute right there. Certainly see it come back down though. USD CAD and GJ push right back up top. Again, just going to be patient here. We have 2 trade idea setups here that could potentially be be realized, but we're just going to wait out here just to see now what happens here. Again, let's see if USD CAD comes right back down, leading on GJ, pushing back up. Let's see. Alrighty, so we may get that push now from USD CAD down here, and GJ again still rolling up here. No top wick. Alrighty. Yep, still see GJ pushing up here. USD CAD is attempting now to come down. Alrighty, still just got to be patient here. But two potential setups here. Ready to go, nearly. And you see CAD is about 5.5 pips away from the EMA, where I can consider the buy stops. And GJ is around, yeah, I'm going to need some movement from GJ here. 17, 18, 19 pips above. Alrighty, so we got the push from CAD, but now it's pulling right back up top, no bottom wick, and GJ is making that move down here as well. I may consider a smaller move right here, guys, because I do see GJ reaching right back up top here. So let me see where the 15-minute EMA is, unless it makes a significant push right down. And look at you see CAD go right up top here. You can see this move right here. Alrighty. So yep, USD CAD is struggling to come back up top here. And GJ again, this time it could make that full push to the 50-minute EMA. If it does, I'm going to switch this around. So I'm going to keep this on the side here, guys, just in case if it does rebound off the 5-minute EMA. But if it does push all the way down here to the 15-minute EMA, I don't want to miss that move. Let's just see here. Alrighty, again, leaning on the move on the far right here, which is a sell stops, and you can see GJ is rebounding off the 5-minute EMA once again. And if I can get USD CAD to come down here again, this will be two nice setups here. See, nice rebound off there. So again, leaning on the setup to the right here. If it does give in, and no bottom wick here, USD CAD can push right back down here to the 5-minute EMA, which again I would consider. I'm going to slightly adjust it here because I don't want to be tapped into early on this setup. Maybe 140 here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alrighty, and 55. Okay. Alrighty, okay, there we go. We got GJ pushing up as well. Nice. Okay. There we go. Nice push. And we got USD CAD pushing down as well. Okay. Alrighty. All right, and we do have a new 15 and 30-minute candle coming up in about what is 9 minutes. So still gotta be patient here. Again, price still rebounding for GJ off the 5-minute EMA. And we got a small consolidation zone with USD CAD. Again, leaning to the downside. 5-minute EMA right there. Again, GJ could make the full push this time around. As you know that the 5-minute EMA did hold up quite a few times here. So it's definitely weaker now, but if it doesn't hold up, it's pushing right back up top. If it does pull through, we got the 50-minute EMA down here, which is a nice area for price to reject and reverse for GJ. USD CAD leaning bearish, but let's see, small consolidation zone right here. So still got to be patient here. This is a patient game here now. As you know that it's been ranging in a smaller zone here. And USD CAD as well, to a certain degree, it's been battling this level right here. All right, and we do have a new 30-minute candle coming up in less than 3 minutes. Alrighty, so we're getting that push now from USD CAD here, guys. I'm gonna slowly get this ready now, but of course not place the order yet. And GJ on the other hand is pushing up here. Nice bounce from the 5-minute EMA once again. Could we get GJ moving all the way up top here while we get USD CAD to tap the 5-minute EMA here, right? And I slightly pushed above. I slightly pushed the initial buy stop a little higher here, just because again the 5-minute EMA continues to get closer and closer to the bottom end of the range here. Although I'm looking for a tap, not only a tap but a slight push below to match these levels here, and then a potential reversal here, right? So I think it's a nice move as GJ gets ready to reach the top end of this level here as well. But I think USD CAD may be ready prior to GJ. And so again, I have this ready here, but just not I haven't not placed it yet. So just waiting here. Let's see. Oh, GJ struggles to come up here again. The 5-minute EMA is definitely holding up nicely here. And price continues to kind of consolidate around it. And here comes USD CAD. Alrighty. $134, $140. 134, 255. And 025. Okay, well here it is almost. Okay, it's pushing down here. Again, I have not placed the buy stops yet. Waiting for a push below the EMA. Okay, nearly there. Not quite. And GJ is definitely making that push as well. It's nice to see. Again, not placing it yet. I will let you guys know. Of course, every second matters here. Not quite. Nice push. Alrighty. GJ could make that push now here. Again, we don't need much of a move here. And GJ can certainly make that move pretty fast here. New 15-minute candles coming up as well. And, now I can consider whether I hold off, even if USD CAD reaches here in the next minute or so. Do I hold off another 3 minutes for a new 50-minute candle before I go ahead and place the buy stop order here for USD CAD? So let's see again how price moves here. And then I can make my decision based on that. So again, every second matters here, right? This is why, no lag or delay, just like the membership members receive, right? 0-second delay could be significant here. Alrighty. Alrighty, well, here is the new 50-minute candle. So again, good decision to wait out and see what happens with this candle on the USD CAD side of things. It's candle with no bottom wick. The 5-minute EMA is right there below the price. GJ closed slightly above, was struggling to kind of push up above the EMA with a strong position here. So it's still struggling at consolidating in and around above and below the 5-minute EMA. USD CAD did not push down here, so now I could anticipate, and I will anticipate, a push not only to the tapping the 5-minute EMA, but below it to match this level here, and then consider the buys here. So that's what I'm looking for. USD CAD is not ready yet, and for GJ, again, struggling to come down or above, and still stuck in the middle of this smaller range here, which again it has battled here for quite some time now. Yeah, over 2 hours right here, just stuck in here. Almost 3 hours here. Wow. Alrighty. So still getting ready for this move. And again, USD CAD did not come down here, so still have to wait for this. Alrighty, still waiting here, but we do see USD CAD potentially coming right back down, and GJ's got to make a move here now, above or below. We could see that we have a new 1-hour candle coming up as well in less than 12 minutes here. So see what happens here. All right, guys, as you guys can see now, finally we're getting that move that we wanted now. Again, had to be patient here, very patient. And now GD is pushing up here, no bottom wick here, but it could make the full move above. And USD CAD did tap here, but again, I was looking for a push, stronger push than that. So I'm not leaning on taking the buys yet for USD CAD. Gonna wait out on that. So not quite yet. And now GD is making that push here. So we could see USD CAD come back down again. Alrighty. USD CAD appears that it bounced off here, but again, I'm not certain yet with this. We have a new 1 hour candle coming up as well, so it could push down once again. The fact that GD did not make its way all the way above here, I'm not leaning on the USD CAD setup yet. I still feel it's going to come right back down, make a stronger push, and then I can go ahead and consider it. Again, seen this too many times here to react too fast to this. And here's a push from GJ here. Nice. Okay. Again, we have a new 5-minute candle, and then we have a new 1 hour candle coming up. So we've got 5 minutes left. Again, leaning on waiting until the new 5-minute candle. Maybe not for USD CAD though, because again, if USD CAD makes that significant push down here, I may consider USD CAD here, but GJ again is not close to where I want it to be. So I will, of course, have to wait out here. And if it just, closes out somewhere over here, I'm still not going to take it yet. I'm going to wait for a push above this level right here. And that's been the plan. But USD CAD here, again, very close to this setup right here. It did come and tap the 5-minute EMA, but again, I'm still not leaning for the buy stops yet. Very close though, right? 2 potential setups here. Close call. And we got 4 minutes left. So do I want to wait for the new 1 hour candle? Well, both pairs are not where I want them to be. So it's good the fact that there's only 4 minutes left. So let the time drag on into the new 1 hour candle opening, and then I could go ahead and pursue either one or both setups. But again, one of the main essentials here, guys, patience. You can see it took a smaller range here, which again, I was not going to be trading unless it gives a nice direction. But of course, the 5-minute EMA held up here. Nonetheless, it was stuck in here for 3 hours now. Finally, we can get that break after 3 hours in this range. And that's called patience right here. So you're fulfilling, price to reach one end, either top or bottom. And now we could see the break to the top end. and hopefully see this opportunity right here on the right with USD CAD. Again, I like the fact that it pushed up here because the new 1 hour candle can make another push down, and that will be the signal for me to enter the buy stops here. So, all right, 3 minutes to go. And again, we're almost there for both setups here. Whether I consider both, that's a different question. But I like the chances here. And you guys can also see here the fact that, you know, if we had entered any setup early, you can see how we could have been stuck in drawdown on both ends. And that's that'll be messy, right? Because again, we we understood that it could break out of the smaller range, and we wouldn't have to be stuck either way. But this would have been nasty, a nasty setup here, considering that you could have been stuck either way and drawdown on both ends here. And you can see it's very messy here. Non-wick candle, you know, 5-minute EMA here. Could have pushed down here, but if you sold off here, now you pretty much would have been in drawdown at this point, right? On the other end, if you had bought over here, you would have came right back down, and it could have potentially dragged on further down. All right, so I like this close again. There's a beautiful close coming up here because now we're approaching the 5-minute EMA with the 1 hour close right here, and now we could get that drag below the 5-minute EMA. Excuse me, below the 5-minute EMA, and then get the reversal back up. So this could be nice, and here GD is pushing up here as well. Perfect. Alrighty, so both setups are nearly ready to the trade idea setups that I had. Whether they respect that move, that's a different question, of course, but I will be taking it. But let's wait out now. So 1 minute left, and let's see what happens. Yep. So we do analyze gold, you know, from time to time, but that's only in the mentorship group, right? So you have the freedom to ask for any pair to be analyzed. But for the YouTube live streams, I only cover GJ and USD CAD. And yeah, so that's majority of the time is just these two pairs, unless you have the membership on YouTube here, or the mentorship the Zoom membership, right? So the Discord mentorship. Alrighty, new 1 hour candle here. And as far as the strategy, it does work with all Forex pairs and mostly all asset classes, but Forex pairs I've seen, you know, the greatest probability. But nonetheless, again, I don't have as much experience with, you know, using the system on indices, and gold for sure on the larger ranges works really well. We had analyzed gold last week, and it went right to the T. Right to the T on both ends of the range. So, all right, here's the push from GJ here, and we're getting USD CAD to come down as well. Let's see what happens here. Nice push from GJ. And you can see USD CAD is also pushing here as well. But a very strong level this was. I mean, held up for 3 hours here. Still counting. But let's see. Again, USD CAD does not need to reach too far down here. I'm looking at maybe 4 pips. 4.5 pips down. And for GJ, oh, GJ is almost there, guys. No bottom wick here. at 185, 540. So just going to get this ready here just in case. 185, 820. And 185, 260. And here's a push. Look at that push. Beautiful push right there. Wow. Okay. I mean, let it keep riding. It's a new 1 hour candle here. Okay. Let it keep riding. Again, waiting for USD CAD to pull back here. Look at that push. Wow. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and set the sell stops here for GJ here. What a push. So the first setup of the week, of the day and of the week, is the GJ sell stops here, which again waited patiently for. The fact that it made a strong push here, it could continue up, but if it does drag itself back down, we'll be tapped in on this. And USD CAD may not come down here. This tap may have been just the initial tap and the only tap, and it continues up. And here comes GJ here. Wow. Nearly tapped in on this. And you can see, guys, as USD CAD is fully not ready yet to come down here, and it may come down. I thought maybe it could be a push right away because since GJ was pushing right back down here, but if USD CAD makes that full push here, GJ may be ready for the drop here, so that's good. And we could, yep, USD CAD may be ready for the drop. Nice, look at that. Okay. Again, looking for more of an aggressive push this time, since it did come back around. And GJ does have a top wick here. Yep, it does. Still some pips above here. Should be 280 both ways. And you see CAD pushing down here. Nice. Okay. There you go. Nice push. Again, I'm looking for a stronger push to break this previous low here. Then only then I could consider this setup here. 34,255. All right, nice push. Nice push. Okay. There we go. I mean, for all we know, it can continue all the way down here, but how many pips is that now? Let me just see. So both pairs reached the areas where I wanted them to. Again, for USD CAD, can I get one more push here to reach this level down here? One more push here, and I'll consider the setup here. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set the buy stops for USD CAD as well, guys. So I understand the price can push all the way down. GD could continue all the way up here, but I am going to consider, where's the 15? Yep, it could reach the 15-minute EMA. Of course, if it does, I don't mind. But I have the buy stops ready for USD CAD, and I have the sell stops entered. So both setups are entered. And again, if they don't reverse and tap me in, then they will be removed, and we'll look for a better area of entry for either setup here. All right, well, here comes GJ back down. Let's see. Does it push all the way back down this time? And USD is also pushing up as well. Let's see. Both setups could tap me in here in the next minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever the case may be. But let's see what happens here. Oh, GJ is pushing here. We understand that GJ has levels that it can reach above. How many pips is this now? It's about 10 pips. Still going to hold on to this just in case, guys. Still holding on. Could look for adjustments depending. Alrighty, so it appears that because they broke out of those levels here, it may have more of a push here. You see, Cat certainly is making that push. Still holding on to the buy stops here. It's only above 4 pips above here, but I could make adjustments here. I'm leaning on making adjustments for both pairs. That's modifying the buy stops and sell stops for both. Let me see if I can lean on taking 600 here. So 185, 600 instead. Certainly making that push here. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me quickly make this adjustment here. Even 620. Okay. 280, 280, 5340. Oops. All right, guys. And again, this is where seconds matter here, guys. Seconds matter here because I'm making a quick modification here. And YouTube has a delay, but this is it for GJ. So the adjustments for GJ have been made. So 185, 900 is sell stop. 185, 620 is the adjustment. Alrighty, so that's GJ for you guys right there. And USD CAD, I would love to make the adjustment here, but it's pushing up here. Let me see. It's about 4.5 pips. That's okay. All right, well, here's the push, guys. From USD CAD, could be tapped in on this. Look at that push. Again, the 50-minute candle still has 4 minutes left. This is a new 5-minute candle right here. Could make that push right up. And GJ could make that push down here. Right, you can see the 30-minute candle still can close below. Even the 15 can come right back down in the next, 3-4 minutes. It's a lot of time left for GJ. Alrighty. See what happens here. Nice push. Okay, GJ may just tap me in here, guys. GJ may be the first setup that is activated, tapped in for the day, for the week. Here it comes. Here it comes. And so is USD close call here. Oh yeah, it's nearly there. About 2 pips away. Yeah, that's nothing for GJ, the way it's moving right now. And here comes USD as well. Again, for USD may have just moved 1 pip down here, but that's okay. Leave it as it is. And here comes GJ again. Awfully close. 2 minutes left for a new 50-minute candle. Here comes USD CAD. Tap the 5-minute EMA. Does a push above it and continue up, respecting that range level. Let's see here, but not tapped in either pair here. And we're again less than 2 minutes away from a new 15-minute candle here. Let's see. Oh, well, here comes GJ. Another attempt here. Not enough yet. Not enough. And we could see USD CAD reject the 5-minute EMA, come right back down. But let's see. New 50-minute candle coming up in just under 2 minutes. Another attempt by GJ here. Close. It's not pushing here. Yep, here's another push here. Just under a minute left now for a new 50-minute candle, but still not tapped in either setup here. Close call both ways. Here comes USD CAD again. One more push from USD CAD could tap me in here. And GJ again struggling here as well. And again, we're just under a minute left now. Seconds away from a 50-minute close. And here comes GJ right back down. Let's see. Does it tap me in this time? It's close. Alrighty. Still nothing yet, guys. Still nothing, but it's close. They're both about a pip, 2 pips away. And USD CAD did not come back up. At least for the time being, no top wick. See if it pushes right back up. GJ did not come down here, no bottom wick here, but it could make that move down. Again, we are also approaching New York opening in 45 minutes now. But we could see this GJ move down here. Here it comes once again. And wow, USD CAD moved right down, so did not tap in here, and it moved right down. GJ here is again just under 2 pips away now, and it could make that move down. Oh, there you go. There we go. Just got tapped in here, guys. 620. And here comes USD CAD. Let's see, can they make that push? And I'm leaning on USD CAD to make that push as well. And GJ could make an aggressive push down here. There's a non-wick candle down here as well. You can see it could all be a wick right back down. And again, New York opening could bring it back up here, but it could make a significant push here. Right back down to this level here as it broke out of that level. But again, it could come back. But GJ is tapped in here, guys. Waiting for USD CAD now. It's resisting at the 5-minute EMA. But here is GJ at 185.620. Initially had it down here, the buy sell stops, but modified it as it made this push, strong push above. Kind of broke out of this range level here. But again, could come right back down. And again, leaning on USD CAD, making that push back up here. So still have some time before the hour closes here, but nonetheless, see what happens here. All right, guys. So USD CAD again attempts to come back up. GJ is kind of stuck at the break-even level. Slight drawdown here. Again, does it continue making that push, or does a 30-minute close right back in that range level? You can see the current hour candle does not have a wick at the bottom here, right? So it could fulfill that. Respect this level right here. Right here, 1 to 1, 2 to 2. Right here, this candle again could be a wick coming back down and reaching the 15-minute, 30-minute, and then the 15-minute EMA is right there. Look at that. So it could be a beautiful push right back down. And USD CAD again is fighting off the 5-minute EMA, but it continues to come right back in this range level. And you could see that on the higher time frames, it's merely just a wick, and you can see it can fight off this level here and then come back up and respect this level here. So both pairs again have the opportunity and the probability of doing that move. But let's see. Again, GJ right now is in about, how many pips is this? About 3.5 pips in drawdown here. Again, leaning bearish on GJ, at least to close off the 30-minute candle. And if it is a strong close, we get GJ coming all the way down here for potential multiple TP setup here. Yep, all the way to the 30-minute EMA. Could be a 2 TP setup here. And again, USD CAD is not tapped in here, but close. It was about 1.3 pips away, but not there yet. Again, let's see what GJ does here. If GJ slides right down here, it's a new 5-minute candle. We got 10 minutes to go. What does GJ do here? We got another attempt from USD CAD to come back up. And GJ okay. So 10 minutes to go, 9 minutes to go now. And again, if GJ is going to make a significant push, it's going to come right down, break this range level, come right back in the range level and continue down here towards the downside here. Which again, we have many confluences down there for GJ to respect and continue down here. USD CAD, on the other hand, if it does respect this range level here, you can even bring it down here. You could see it move back up here. Again, USD CAD struggling to come down here. On the other hand, GJ, it's in a small consolidation zone right above this range level. Does it break down? Again, we got 8 minutes left for the 30-minute close. And if this is a wick, it's going to come right back down there. Again, modified the sell stops to get a better entry. Got that entry, but just did not push down right away. Now we're into a new 15-minute candle, which will close off in 8 minutes. Again, still waiting on USD CAD to tap us in. GJ, on the other hand, pushing up here. Again, small consolidation zone. Does it respect this level here? Let me just draw up a level right here. Does it respect this and come right back down? And here comes USD CAD back up again, guys, for the 4th or 5th time now. And does it cross the EMA and tap me in and continue up here? On the other hand, GJ, does it push right back down? It's a new 5-minute candle in less than 2 minutes. Again, both have strong possibilities to reverse here. Again, we've been waiting for this move for quite some time, especially the GJ drop here, or the push up here, and then the reversal. So let's see what happens here. Interesting developments nonetheless. And we are getting a 30-minute close. Let's see. Small consolidation zone right here. And again, USD CAD also has a small consolidation zone. Looking for the reversal here. And of course with GJ looking for the reversal here. So a minute left for a new 5-minute candle. And then we will take a look at where price opens up and what we can expect for the 30-minute close. All right, well, here's USD CAD. Oh, another push above. Oh, it's breaking that level here. Let's see. Does it hold up? Does it respect this level here? Come right back down. It's a new 5-minute candle. And we could see USD CAD come down here and reverse as well. Let's see what GJ does here. So again, it is a 30-minute close coming up. Appears to be pushing up here. Let's see. Does it hold up here? And here's USD CAD pushing up here now. Again, about to tap the 5-minute EMA. Ooh, GJ made a strong push here. Appears to still reject here. Look at that rejection. Let's see. Is it a full rejection? Or does it pull back up? And do we get a push from USD CAD here? So we got 4 minutes to go. And G doesn't draw down here. USD CAD has not tapped me in yet, but it's making that push now. Again, 3 minutes left now. 3 minutes left. What does GJ do here to close off the 30-minute candle? Does it push right back up top, or does it push straight down here? And here comes USD CAD up here. Again, could tap me in on this move right here. Let's see. And GJ again appears to be rejecting that level, but a strong push above this time. This was about 5 pips right there. And again, USD CAD struggling to come up here. Did not even get to tap the 5-minute EMA yet. But here is GJ now, making a strong push right back down. How strong of a push is it? And you can see that level did hold up here, at least for the time being. We're less than 2 minutes away now. Less than 2 minutes away, and GJ is making that push here. And here comes USD CAD, guys. Could be tapped in here as well. Let's see what happens here. Nice. Nice push, again, from both pairs right before the 30-minute close here. Again, leaning on a strong close from GJ here. A strong push. And again, USD CAD could tap me in here any second now. Still at the 5-minute EMA, rejecting that. But the strong push here could push right back up top. And again, nice push right back down from GJ here. I like that because the new 30-minute candle can push right down. Oh, came right back up top. See, and here's USD CAD awfully close here, guys. Awfully close to tap me in. And where is GJ? GJ is still pushing here. Okay. Okay, I just got tapped in here, guys. I just got tapped in at 134, 140 right there. Yep. And we're just seconds away now from the close. Now does USD CAD close above the 5-minute EMA, can continue back up. Look at that push. I like that push. And GJ still struggling here. Can USD CAD close above and continue the push? It'd be a beautiful push here. This is pretty much at break even here. Let's see where it closes. And GJ still closing up top. And we are about, what, seconds away now. Ooh, that's a tough close right there. But it's still above the 5-minute EMA. This minute is taking forever here. Okay, well, it did close above it, and it's making that push now. Still around break even. GJ, no top wick. Actually, it created the top wick now. Still continuing up here. Can USD CAD make one significant push here? Or is it too weak here? Not the best close from GJ here, but again, still could sink right back down here because they did close below this level. Alrighty, and here's a push from USD CAD. Come on. We got 30 minutes left for New York opening. We can certainly make that full push right there. Certainly a possibility. And for GJ, can certainly swing right back down for the hour to close right back in that range level. Again, we understand there's nice confluences below that range level, the 15-30-minute EMA, which are reasonably placed. And for USD CAD, could see this full move above here and break above this level for a nice potential continuation into New York opening. But capturing one move here would be nice. Again, looking for a strong bearish candle from GJ here. Will it give in here? It continues to respect this level here with a lot of wicks above, but is it going to hold up? And again, looking for a strong push from USD CAD here. Can it give in? Did close slightly above the 5-minute EMA, but still consolidating that level here. But one break here with, you know, the pre-New York opening pressure here could bring us, you know, above this level right here. I should add right here. This would be a nice level to break for USD CAD. And if it breaks this level here, guys, we could see TP hit before New York opening. Again, both of these moves, I'm looking for them to close before New York opening. But with GJ definitely not getting that push that I need right now. And the 30-minute close was not the best. But it did close within that level here. Now USD CAD is struggling to come or push up here. So let's see. Again, just 2 minutes into the new 30-minute candle. Just 2 minutes in. Again, could look for strong push here from USD CAD above. I think we can get that. We had a strong 30-minute close for USD CAD, and could see that move now. And look at GJ here, nice push. All right, in both. Okay, nice. And you can see that level held up here, right? And can we get that push now? Right back down here, and you can see there's strong confluences. That's why, again, I reasoned with this setup here and stuck with it. Even into the new 30-minute candle, even though it didn't close the best here. But looking for a strong push from both pairs here. We could get both moves to complete before New York opening, which is in less than 27 minutes here. So it'd be ideal. It'd be an amazing ending as well for this the YouTube stream today. And a good start for the week. But both pairs are in drawdown here. Barely in drawdown, but nonetheless, here's USD CAD making that push. Again, I do believe it can make that push this time around. Again, we waited quite some time here. It did battle the 5-minute EMA, attempted to push down here, but broke above it, closed above it, and now we have the last 30-minute candle before New York opening, and looking for that push right back up top here. For GJ, looking for that push down here. Again, I'm going to hold on for GJ. Hold on to GJ if it does make a drastic push all the way down here. The 15-minute EMA is a nice area. The 30-minute EMA looks reasonably well as well. But need that push now from both pairs. Again, GJ struggling again. One nice push, and it can bring us right back down. And here's USD CAD. I like USD CAD moving along fine here. But need to break above this level for me to consider adjusting any stops or partials here. GJ again struggling to come down here. A real struggle here. Or the 5-minute candle here. All right, new 5-minute candle coming up for GJ. And of course with USD CAD as well. Let's see. All right, here it is. Again, a second candle again closed above the 5-minute EMA. In profit zone here, but again, barely. Here's GJ once again. Can it break this time right back down? Certainly can make a strong move down here. Attempting to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts. With the new 30-minute candle opening as well. And let's see. Does it do it now? Let's see. Again, still feeling good about these setups here, guys. Feeling good. If GJ can certainly make that push, this would be nice as well, because USD CAD can certainly flip, continue up. But GJ is the one that I'm still a little skeptical about, but I feel we can get a strong push here to close off the hour right back down there. Now USD CAD is pushing back down. Could again tap the 5-minute EMA in reverse right back up top. Let's see what happens with GJ here. All right, guys, we're getting that push from GJ here, but new 5-minute candle coming up. 50-minute candle also going to be closing in 6 minutes. So can we still continue that move down here from GJ? From USD-CAD, I mentioned the 5-minute EMA tap here and a potential reversal right back up top. If, of course, GJ continues the move down here, which again has a nice chance here, but we do see a consolidation zone right here. But can it break this level here and continue right down here? This would be really nice. You can see non-wick candle down here. You see CAD again, one flip right here, and it can make a strong push right back up top. And here's a new 5-minute candle for GJ. Again, hopefully it doesn't push all the way back up again. It's going to be a struggle to bring it back down here. Could make that push here before the 50-minute close here. That'd be really nice to get it down below this level here. Again, we patiently waited, guys. This is what, over 3 hours, 4 hours in pretty much with this setup here. And, you know, patience pays, right? We've seen that too many times over on the streams here. Patience pays here, but it doesn't mean that we don't, you know, take active trade management nonetheless, right? So all the rules still got to stick no matter how long you wait for the setup here, right? Because you can still go wrong, and you know, you got to have the safety measures in place and active trade management. And you can see it's still consolidating in the zone here. That's why it jumped right back up top. But a nice push from USD-CAD here. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. And leaning on GJ as well, making that push now. So before the 50-minute close, that'll be wonderful, because then the next 50-minute candle can push down and hit TP. And again, it would that would be timely, because it would close off before both setups would be complete before New York opening. So it could be very timely here if we can get that push from GJ here. Look at this. The 30-minute can certainly push all the way down here. The 15-minute now is the question mark here. Right at break even for GJ. Again, USD-CAD also struggling because GJ is not pushing right now. You can see the struggle right here again. 4 minutes to go for a new 50-minute candle. Can certainly make that move. And USD-CAD appears to come back down again. Yep. Yeah, we could still get a strong 15-minute candle, 15-minute candle close in 3 minutes here. If USD-CAD can rebound and jump right back up top. In 3 minutes, it can certainly reach this level up top here. And GD can certainly come down here below this level in the next 3 minutes here. We still got a lot of time left. It can certainly happen here. Again, GD is pushing here. USD-CAD struggling to come back. Here's a push again. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. Still a lot of time here, guys, for a 50-minute candle to close strong here for USD-CAD and for GD as well. Push down. Can it break this level here? Again, the struggle is real right now. Pretty much both battling the break-even level here. And GD, again, another struggle here. You can see the 5-minute candle flipped and start respecting this level here. But again, it could make that push. Now we got less than 2 minutes to go. Can GJ break down here? And USD-CAD again struggling as well. Oh boy. So both pairs again struggling to reverse. We got 17 minutes left to close up the hour. And yeah, GJ is still struggling here. So nice consolidation zone right here. USD-CAD right at break even. GJ in some drawdown here. Oh yeah, that level is certainly being respected here. All right, well, here comes the new 15-minute candle for both pairs. Look at USD CAD. Wow. And GD could also make that push now as well. We're seconds away from a new 50-minute candle. But a nice push here to close off the 50-minute candle for USD CAD. Again, strong attempt here. I like the movements from USD CAD here. But again, with GD struggles here, USD CAD is also struggling here. It makes that push, but then it struggles to fulfill the full run here. Again, another push right here from USD CAD. Can GJ pull back? But nonetheless, yeah, I think it'll be a strong close from USD CAD. Nice. Okay. We got that push. Okay. And here comes GJ as well. No top wick here. I don't mind it because we have New York opening coming up. So if it goes all the way through, no problem. I don't mind that non-wick candle above. And look at USD CAD go. Wow. Okay. Let's go. Can we get another strong push here all the way up top? I think we can. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Let's keep it going. So you can see there's no bottom wick here, but because of that run here with the new 50-minute candle with New York opening coming up, I'm anticipating the full run here. Can it do it? Can it fulfill it? USD CAD, GD, same thing as well. So there's instances where, you know, you just let it run because you understand it's a large, you know, session opening coming up or larger, you know, higher time frame candle opening, whatever the case may be here. But now GD is running down here. No top wick here, but you can see it made that push. And look at USD CAD as well. One more push here. And all right, guys, stops at break even for USD CAD. Leaning on that full push. It needs to break this level now. This level right here. It's a strong level right here. If it breaks this level here, it'll be really nice. You can close off some partials here as well. I think it can make that push. There we go. And GD certainly can make that push as well. Let's go. Come on, USD CAD. GD is moving as well. Can USD CAD continue up? Struggling again. Need another push here. It's only 1 minute into the new 50-minute candle here. One more push from USD CAD. Come on, USD CAD. Let's go. One more push here. Nice. GD can certainly make that move down as well. Again, I'm not looking at the fact that they don't have a wick at the bottom here. I don't think it'll hold up reversing here, but let's see what happens here. Again, GD is struggling as well now. Both pairs are pretty much hesitating here now. It's idling away here. You can see that break. We need that break right here. It's at the top end of the range level here. Can break into this level here. This is going to be a nice move down. And you see CAD again riding back up here slowly but surely, but weak here. Definitely showing signs of weakness here. And again, GD needs one small break right here to enter this zone here. It's certainly possible. Certainly you can see all the wicks on the left here. Certainly can close down here and make a strong push. We got 12 minutes to go. Here comes GJ. And can USD CAD continue up here? This is the question here. I don't like the fact there's no bottom wick here and it, you know, kind of retrace back here. But can it make that move? And GJ is still struggling here, but pushing nonetheless. And again, USD CAD slightly moving up here, but can it do it here? Look at GJ go here, guys. Wow. Let's keep going here. Nice. There we go. There we go. That's what I needed from USD CAD. There we go. Look at that push. Beautiful push right here. And GD, come on now. GD can really pushed as well now since USD CAD is making that push. This break above here, guys, and this will be a nice move up here. And again, I mentioned before New York opening, we can get both pairs to hit TP here, guys. Both pairs to hit TP. And again, I'm looking for TP2 here for GJ, guys. TP2 right around here. And look at it go. Wow. Look at that push. Patience pays, guys. Patience pays. If you do it the right way. Look at that push. Beautiful push here. Look at that. Come on, GJ, keep it running here all the way down here. We still got 10 minutes. GJ can certainly make that move down here. Let me see. 340 here. Right there. All right, guys, I'm going to close 50% for USD CAD here. I'm closing 50%. I'm going to let runners run here for USD CAD. But close 50% here. I'm taking some here. I'm looking for GJ to break this level right here for me to take 50% and let runners run. But risk-free and profitable setup for USD CAD for me. And for GJ here, let's see what happens here. There we go. Nice push. Beautiful push right there from GJ. Look at that. And we could get a push up as well from USD CAD since we're getting that push from GJ here. Come on, USD CAD. One more push above. Let's go. Nice. Look at that. There we go. There we go. USD CAD must be pushing up as well. Come on, USD CAD. One more push. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. There we go. One more push. Break that level. Let's go. We got it. You got it. Nice push. Again, I see USD CAD pushing up here. Right through here, guys. Right through here. We got 8 minutes to go. But certainly a strong possibility. 6 pips to go. Can definitely close up strong here. And GJ certainly, I see it breaking this level here. At that point, I'm going to adjust my stops to break even and close 50%. So let's see what happens here. Come on, one more push down. Look at that 5-minute EMA. Look at that. That's a nice spot right there for, for me to close 50% and put stops at break even here, because if it bounces back up there, I don't want to lose everything I have, and at the same time not take any profit out of it. So look at that push. Let's go, USD CAD. You got it. You got it. 6 pips away. This is definitely, I shouldn't say definitely, but very high chance here. If it breaks this level here, we can get the TP level here within the next 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. Here comes GJ as well. Look at that. Perfect movements here. And you can see how the fact that we adjusted our sell stops here perfectly played out with this range. And so we got early entry, right? And a better entry at that. And we're securing profits at an earlier time, even though GJ has not moved much in the range here. But because we correctly anticipated the reversal, patiently waited as well, I should add. Because of that, we're being rewarded here early. And again, we could see another stronger move here. And here comes USD CAD again. Mentioned that this can push above here. I already closed 50% right here. So for me, I'm just letting runners run. And I'll even put my stops a pip or right here. 134, 155. So that's where I'm putting my stops here. So now no matter what, I'll close in profit with a 50% close already. And here's GJ again. We have a new 5-minute candle coming up here, right? So new 5-minute candle, which is going to be the last 5 minutes before New York opening. So I'm anticipating another push here, and at least a tap of the 5-minute EMA, sorry. And if it gets there again, stops at break even. And look at that push. Beautiful push here, guys. USD CAD is doing exactly what we had anticipated here. I was even going to adjust my stops, to a lower level here, but that's okay. There's only going to be a pip of a difference anyways. But not a tough target here, but nonetheless, a beautiful move here. And here we see the new 5-minute candle coming up here. Nice. Look at that close here for USD CAD. And here is GJ again. I'm not looking for a push right back up top here. Looking for a continuation down here. So for the next 5 minutes from GJ, I'm looking for a strong push. A strong push right back down here. And you can see how these levels are so significant here. Look, non-wick candle, which the hour candle opened up. This current hour candle. And non-wick candle with the EMA tap right there. And a significant level deep enough into profit territory where we can close out partials and adjust our stops. So everything makes sense here. And again, I'm leaning on the push here. That would be the only thing that makes sense at this point for GJ to continue down here as USD CAD makes an attempt right back up top. But of course, GJ is at a significant range level here, so you can consider and understand that it will respect it and reject it most likely, at least for the time being here. But because we only had 5 minutes left, I thought it would continue down here. Nonetheless, still in profit territory. And here comes, USD CAD is just it's moving perfect right now. GJ is the only one. Again, I'm leaning bearish here before the close. But it's respecting this range level here and it's continuing back up here. And I don't like that because now USD CAD is pretty much almost done its move. And it could reverse here and GJ is sitting right here. So all right, guys, I'm putting my stops at break even for GJ. I don't like the move here. So this would be a break even trade for me if it does come back up here. I don't mind it because if it does not push down, which is what I was anticipating, then it will come all the way back up here. And there's no chance that I'm going to allow this trade to go and draw down here minutes before New York opening. No chance. If it does not push down, which is what I anticipated, and it doesn't do the full circle right down, and look at USD CAD, guys. Wow, perfection right there. And here's GJ again, looking for a strong bearish move here before the close. If it doesn't give in, it will stop me out here. But this move was just right to the T here, guys. Can't make this up. Beautiful range level here. And again, leaning on GJ, reaching right back down here. Come on, GJ. We got less than 2 minutes or 3 minutes left. And it can certainly make that move. All right, here it is, guys. Right to the T. And TP. And GJ still pushing up here. Look at this. All right, guys. I'm going to close out GJ as well. Unless I waited for another minute here. Let me see. All right, well, USD CAD just hit TP, guys. So cheers to anyone who took the setup. For GJ, stops are a break even here, but should I just take what I have here? Can it reach right back down here? Let's see. Do I give in? We're about 2 minutes away from New York opening here. Again, it can certainly reach the level here. And that's why I held on here. So I haven't closed yet. I was leaning on for the next minute to see. But what a push from USD CAD there. Beautiful push. I'm still holding on to GD here, guys. Didn't close. And look at it go. All right, guys, I'm closing out GJ. Closed out. So small profit right here, no problem. And I'm out before New York opening. It didn't give me the full push. Now you can see CAD could reverse here, but it could also continue up here. So, I still fell GJ again. The fact that it's closing in this range level here, it could continue down here, but I'm not risking it. I'm satisfied with that setup. Okay, very fun to looking at your trade. Appreciate it. Why don't you split the tab to view both pages? The reason is because again, the screen is gonna get smaller, right? So I want to look at the full setup on the full screen. Because as I divide it now, it's gonna be smaller again on all the screens that you guys take a look at, whether it's a mobile device, what you guys have, whatever the case may be. Rather have the full screen open, right? So I know I can split it, but it's just going to divide the screen space. All right, we'll love to hear anybody took the USD CAD win here. Anyone took the USD CAD trade, I would love to hear from you guys. And secondly, if anyone is still holding on to the GJ setup here. Anyone still holding GJ? And again, you can see USD CAD could continue moving up here, and therefore GJ still continues down here. But again, got the full 1% on USD CAD. Got, what is this, about minimal here, but about 5-6 pips out of 28. So a quarter of the way there almost. So 0.2, 0.3. Closed. Okay, nice. So if anyone is still holding though, yeah, I'm not sure if anybody is, but if you're a holding, okay, GJ closed. Out of GJ didn't take USD CAD. Okay. Took USD CAD, still holding very small amount. Okay. All right, well, let's see what happens with GJ here, but I knew that one thing for sure, guys, I knew that GJ was respecting this range level. So you can see it closed within this range level here, right? That, again, the range that we're trading is this range right here. So it closed within this range level here. So it can still continue down here. But for me personally, I don't like the fact that it pushed here because now, again, my stops were at break even, but it could push up here, create a small range over here before pushing back down here. And I just wanted to secure the profit and continue on. I think that's good practice. And yeah, safety first. Okay, still holding. Okay, let's see. We'll stick around for another 5-10 minutes here. Then I'm gonna. I do have another setup here, guys. Potentially for both pairs, but I am gonna be taking a look at that in the Zoom stream for the membership members. So we'll continue the stream there. But I'll hold off for another few minutes for the YouTube stream to see what happens with GJ. Does it bounce back, or does it reach this level right here? Right? Does it reach the level right here, or does it bounce back above here? If it reaches this level here, I'm gonna close out the stream. So we're about maybe a few minutes away either way, right? And look at USD CAD, a beautiful push here. Could have even held runners here, but for the stream I cut that off. Nonetheless, it could also reverse here, so we just got to be careful. All right, so let's see a few more minutes, guys. Again, either it goes above here to the break even, or it reaches the 5-minute EMA down here at this level. If of course it reaches this level, we could see a push down. All right, guys. Still, GJ still surviving here with the setup here. But again, I've already closed out. I'm just looking at what happens for all the ones that are still holding. Nice push right here from USD CAD. GJ could pull up here. All right, guys, another few minutes here. If it's still going to consolidate here, then it's just going to delay the move here. So what I'm going to do is I'll wait another couple minutes. If it doesn't make that move, we will close off the stream here. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Again, the main takeaways from the setup here, guys. We waited 4 hours for, 3 hours and now 4 hours where the price is still slightly, decently in profit, but nonetheless got the full move, adjusted the sell stops, and then captured this. I closed up prior to New York opening with a small profit on this setup here, but nonetheless played out, and it can still play out all the way, right? It wouldn't have hit break even at this point. And this setup was just another just a beauty of a setup here, right? Correctly anticipated this, got the nice push here. You see, cat really pushed here. Look at this, non-wick candle pushed up, non-wick candle pushed up, and get right to the T here right before New York opening. Look at this. This is a New York opening 5 minutes before reached that target there. So a beautiful push nonetheless. A beautiful starting to the week as well. And we continue. All right, guys, it's still consolidating here, so I am going to close off the YouTube stream here. Again, cheers to everyone that took the setup. Appreciate everyone joining in, and we will continue back tomorrow. All right, guys, take care. Safe trading as always, and I will see you guys back tomorrow.